us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Mark.
Okay.
That sounded so familiar.
Okay, I'd like to just spend a couple minutes making sure everybody's aware of the sequence we're going to take. I know we'll get a lot of questions. Today's work is just kind of groundbreaking, getting things started. Today, what we're going to be doing is grubbing a few weeds out of some planters and elsewhere, getting this stone that's here. We just want just a single layer of stone in the bottom of all the planters, just to keep the dirt from getting soggy if it gets overwatered, just drainage like in a flower pot. And then we'll come with this beautiful topsoil that Dave West donated from Top of the World, and we'll fill the planters full. And it'll compact itself down once it settles. So
you want rock inside the planters, inside the yard also?
Everywhere, yeah.
And then this planter's clear of weeds, and the one inside the yard, right, you gotta pick up the weeds. I always do that.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll want to.
Morning.
We should probably take a couple of these ice scrapers in here, and where we've got some of our old mortar in the planters, break that mortar out and get that out of there, because that's real alkali and it might have a negative effect on the plant. So we want to clean them up a little bit before we actually put the rock in. And then we'll put the topsoil in, get that done. We'll also want to put just a small bed of sand on both sides of the sidewalk in here, just so that we can turn the Bobcat tires in a little bit. We don't want to drive the Bobcat obviously on that weed barrier, because it'll mess it up. The rocks will poke through, the weed barrier will twist and all of that. And in fact, Donald, I should have mentioned it sooner. We were hoping to have at least 2 Bobcats here today.
Yeah.
Is your tractor available with the loader?
Go get it.
Yeah, might be
just do that
helpful
right
to
away
have.
while you're-
Yeah, might be good to have.
I'll go bring it.
Alrighty. The other thing we really need to get done today, so we can let St. Anthony come out and oversee our work, is we want to get the pier footing built for St. Anthony today and the concrete poured. And so we're going to need a few carpenters. I've got the concrete mix and the 2x4s and some plywood around. A couple of guys building that. It won't be too much, and then it's only going to be 9 or 10 sacks of ready mix to mix up in the wheelbarrow and put in, and some anchor bolts, and then maybe next week or so St. Anthony can come enjoy the spring.
Good.
Okay. I've already talked to Dave Zimmerman. He's going to do a steel plate for us, and Leroy Brown's got plenty of steel plate. So once we get done, well, next weekend we'll be starting, and from there forward we'll start at 8 o'clock, and Flavia's going to arrange to have lunches for us. And if people are willing, it would be probably, just for the sake of time, because we've got 20,000 bricks to put down, it would be great if people that can would keep working after lunch and until maybe mid-afternoon or so. For whoever it's feasible. We want to get down 2,000 or 3,000 bricks each Saturday if possible, which sounds like a lot, but it's a couple hundred square feet each time is all that is. The plasterers, as you can see on the church, Thursday they went around the entire church and did crack patching. And they did a very thorough, excellent job. You can see over the little porch roof, it looks like a cross. That's typical of what they did everywhere. They use fiberglass mesh, and the shrinkage cracks that we had are gone. totally gone. And then yesterday, in half a day, these guys are fast. They skim coated the whole tapia out here, and so everything's now ready for the color coat. They're hoping this week to do the tapia so that it won't be in our way for doing the brick, because we don't want to be spilling stucco on our pretty brick. The plan on the brick is probably to start at the porch at the steps. We're going to lay the brick running east and west, and we'll work our way south from there, and then we'll leave a little tapered 2x4 or something on the concrete so that nobody trips on it when they come in for masses on Sundays, because we won't get it all done in a day, that's for sure. Before we lay the brick though, we're going to have a lot of preparation with sand. We've got to get sand in there graded. We're going to have to put screed rods in the sand, get our sand to grade so that we get drainage to the middle. We're going to run a plate compactor over it. We'll wet it, get it nice and moist, and then run a plate compactor to where it's real hard just to walk on, and then just lay the bricks. And it really works out pretty nicely once you get rolling. It's a little complex to get it all organized, but it'll all work out.
We should be done by 5 with everything.
What's that?
We should be done with everything by 5.
Yeah.
I'll send a video of the world record holder.
One
take
day
a break.
by 5
No breaks.
days.
One of these days by 5. We'll have the need for a lot more people carrying brick in and cutting brick than we will for actually people on their knees laying the brick. So anybody who thinks there's not going to be work for them, you're wrong. There's going to be work for everybody. There's going to be thousands of cuts. I mean, there will be a lot of cuts with all these round planters
Oh wow.
and everything else we got going on. There's going to be a lot of cuts. And I actually invested in a little brick saw, but just using that will slow us down. We'll have people on our angle grinders and diamond blades and stuff too. So that's kind of the sequence. For right now, to get the ball rolling, we want to grub some weeds, whatever weeds are left out here that Mario hasn't already gotten. We've actually got a little pile of trash right here. Maybe Fred, we could get that with the Bobcat and with people and get it in the dumpster over here. I talked to Flavio, and I hope that's okay, Father. I'm not sure if he talked to you or not, but we thought rather than get a smelly portable toilet out here that would be here in the sun most of the summer, it would be okay for our people to just use the restrooms right inside the door at the church. So that he left the door open this morning so that we can do that. And I think that'll be better than having that porta potty out here. Yeah, okay.
As long as we clean it.
Yeah.
No, that's what it's about.
So why don't we start? We'll get this trash, get some of the weeds grubbed, and then we'll start getting rocking this outside up here. A few guys, I've got all the materials here. I didn't want to pull my truck out till after Gary got parked.
Don't put it in my way. Where is he parked anyway?